Water, water everywhere. Where we get it, do we care? Hello, my lovely YouTubers. Welcome to all my little sugar plum fairies and gumdrops. Hope you're out there spreading some sweetness around, giving words of kindness and comfort. Yes, welcome to all my Radadizer and new subscribers. Thank you to those who just tuned in because you were just curious as what my channel was about. I hope if you're not a part of my YouTube family, you will become a part of my family by clicking that subscribe button. Don't forget to tap the notification bell so you could be notified when I upload. As well as if you're on social media, I ask that you would be so kind as to share with someone who might also be interested in the contents of my video. Okay, folks, today is about hydration. Mainly how I stay hydrated. Everyone knows it's the summer. It's really, really hot. And I'm on a quest to drink more water. Okay. To get more fluid intakes. I drink entirely too much soda. It is a bad habit. And it's not really good for me. Not only does it cause dehydration, it's not good for your skin. It's not good for your organs. And it causes weight gain. So we all know the bad things about drinking soda. But more important, I need to drink more water. And sometimes that's a little bit hard. Not that I don't like water. If I had a preference, I was preferencing soda or other drinks over water. So I'm in the ever quest to find out how to hydrate and to force myself and trick myself into drinking water. Some extensive things we could do because we have to be also concerned with the quality of water. I got a report from the village that I live in on the quality of my water. If you live where they generally, and I think everywhere in every major city, always puts out the results of their water testing. It's good to take a look at that, as well as to install a whole house water filter if you're able to do so, or at the very least put a filter on your shower head and all of your faucets, if you can do that. And that being said, if you just really don't have the budget for it or can't for some particular reason, I would boil my water and then let it sit out and cool, and then I put it in a bottle and refrigerate it. So there's always ways to get a better quality water, I'm going to say. Okay. Know the source of your water. But let me show you, because I really don't drink water out the faucet that much. It makes me sick. Maybe it's the bleach that's in the water, because there is a lot of bleach in the water that I consume. So I do have to purchase water, and I prefer to purchase water. Okay. Um, Due to convenience, I would say the most oftentimes shop place for water is Dollar Tree. I like their Crystal Geyser Natural Alpine Spring Water, and this comes in the 1 gallon container with a little strap on it. I have no problems with this water. I get this size because it's most economical. They also have it in the like liter bottles, I believe. But I purchased this because it's more economical. You get more bang for your buck. And I believe I didn't measure to see, but anyway, I just like this, getting this size. Also at the Dollar Tree, I purchased this Nestle Pure Life. It's 6 8 ounce purified water. I purchased several of these because I use them for my guests. If I do a little welcome basket for them, if they stay overnight, I tend to throw water bottles in their little hospitality baskets every day. Put it on the tray near where they sleep at so they can refresh themselves. It's just another little way to show hospitality. You don't have to do it like that. Of course, if you have a home water system where water is available, or you just have bottles in your refrigerator, that's good also. But that, I like the little extra touch. I also found this. It is Alkaline Water Plus Electrolyte 65 Alka It says restore and hydrate, pH 9+5. Now this is alkaline water with electrolytes. Normally I would purchase this. But again, Dollar Tree had it for $1. So I bought some of these just because they were $1. I generally, for alkaline water, just squeeze lemon in my water. Now, if you test it with the litmus paper, it will probably show acidic, okay, as being acid. But once you drink it and it goes and processes itself through the body, it then alkalines, okay, if that makes sense. So do your research. I'm not a nutritionist or a doctor or anything like that. I'm just telling you what I do. There are other ways to alkaline water if you want to do the research on it. I am not a nutritionist. This is stuff that I do. I'm not advising you to do it. Do the research. Okay, other types of water I get. This is Ice Mountain sparkling water, and it's in black cherry. They had other flavors. I don't like sparkling water as a whole, and when I use them, I usually mix them with juice to get the kind of effervescent flavor you would get with a soda. So that's why I purchased them, or to mix with something. So they have that, and like I said, this comes in other flavors. And I also bought a few bottles of Aquafina. I like Aquafina. Aquafina. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, Aquafina. They carry Aquafina. And another sparkling water that they had is LaCroix. And it was in lime. They have it in a berry and a tangerine flavor also. Again, I simply use this for when I mix drinks. I don't like sparkling water. And I use the other one if I have to mix it for my, refreshment drinks. And this is Ice Mountain. It's just 100% natural, pure drinking water. It's 33.8 ounces. So I would drink this too. I like either one, Ice Mountain or the Crystal Geyser. But I tend to prefer the Crystal Geyser more. Okay. Another water I got. This is Propel. It is a water beverage with electrolytes and vitamins. It's in kiwi, strawberry. Now I have this in several flavors. I use this. Me myself personally, I drink this after a workout. This is from the makers of G. I don't know if that's Gatorade or what, but that's what it says. So this is a good water to drink after you work out and you need to, get your electrolytes and stuff balanced. You can go with this, or, I will use this. This is Zola coconut water. It says pineapple juice, and I also get it in a can. Now you chill this before drinking. It's coconut water, pineapple juice, and natural flavors and vitamin C. So it's very simple. But that, again, you can get just the plain coconut juice. I have some in the refrigerator. I just didn't bring it out because it wasn't necessary, and I didn't buy it necessarily for this video. It's something I already had. Another water I purchased is the Nestle Splash Lemon. And they had this, I believe, in another flavor. I got the lemon because mostly I do the lemons and the limes, the citrus, or the berries, or the pineapples. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you one of my waters that I always keep no matter what. And I got this from, and this is how it looks. I've used this already. I keep this in my fridge. I refill smaller bottles. It's Best Choice Tonic Water. That's just a store brand. Don't pay attention to that. You can get in Schweppes, Canada Dry, whoever. They make tonic waters. Generally, these go in the drink. And I'm going to tell you why I use this. I am not a medical practitioner. I am not giving medical advice. But what I use this for is I get leg cramps. Mainly when I am asleep or if my leg is a certain way. And my doctor gave me medicine for muscle spasms. Went to a physical therapist. She's from Germany. She told me about taking tonic water and a vitamin E capsule. Folks, one day I was in dire straits. I got that cramp and it wasn't letting up. That's just a loquacious one speaking on her experience. I was rubbing and stretching and I always point my toe towards my heart. Okay, I try to catch it and I work it and massage it out. Nothing was given. I ran to the refrigerator, grabbed a bottle of this tonic water, thinking back to what she told me, because I bought one. Generally you can get it for 99 cents or $1, but I just purchased the largest size that I could, and it happened to be on sale for $1. I've used name brands and store brands, and they work the same for me. I down, because it's not the most pleasant tasting, but it's not the worst. I down this, and I'm saying, I would say within 5 minutes, completely obliterated. Cramp went away. And I think it's because there's quinine. You can no longer buy quinine over the counter, I believe, because they have restrictions on it. This doesn't have a whole lot, but it has some. So that is possibly why it worked. I also have a homeopathic medicine for leg cramps. So I guess if you suffer from them regularly, you could do one of those. But this works for me when I get them. Because generally when you get cramps like that, you are dehydrated. So just giving you that information so that you know. Okay. Then, again, I'm going to move this out the way. After exercise, I'm trying this Rip It. It's energy, fuel. And this is to get you going, I guess. So if I'm really, really just not feeling exercise, I'll try it. Sometimes you need that energy because you're so tired and I need to just push through. So that's why I got that. They have several different brands. The most I can tell you is be careful because a lot of them have a whole lot of caffeine in them. A lot of them can affect your heart rate. I would advise you to ask a doctor before using them. Okay, so that's my little 2 cents on that. If you really just don't like water, okay, there's some things I had to do to transition over. This True Lemon, which I do get at Dollar Tree, is 12 packets and it's 0 calories. It's crystallized lemon, and I put it in there just to, change up the flavor and to alkalize it a little bit if I don't have real organic lemons. So I will use this. I also got it in lime. I just don't have it here with me. It's in the cabinet. Other things you could use, you can see this. This is crushed pineapples. These are the singles to go. Welch's grape, Weiler's light peach iced tea. This is crushed berry punch. This is Weiler's light peach. They have a ton of flavors. I have more than this, but I have to use them less now because it's not necessary. But in the beginning, when it was just hard and you just need that little sweet, sweet taste, because I wanted to tell you, artificial sugars and 0 calorie sugars, if you want to call them that, they are not healthy either. So don't take them thinking you can consume them in a large amount and they don't have an effect. They do. So you do the research, you ask your doctor or nutritionist about artificial sugars or sugar replacements. I do use a sugar product, xylitol, and I will use agave, and I will use stevia. But again, ask your doctor, because what affects people's body may differ, especially when you're on a weight loss program, especially if you have any health issues, including diabetes. You want to be careful with your sugar. You want to monitor that and your sodium intake. If you're hypertensive, look at the sodium intake in waters and drinks and stuff before you just assume it's safe and consume it. Even if you're just taking honey. Honey is a natural product, but it might interfere with your body glucose levels or whatever. Just ask a doctor, please. We don't want nobody getting sick. Another thing that I do is I will cut up fruit and put it in my water. And like I like water cold. I know they say room temperature it is best, but I just could not do warm water. I just can't. I like everything ice cold. So hey, it is what it is. But I bought this from Dollar Tree. It's a fruit infuser tumbler, and you simply unscrew it. It has its own straw, and you put the fruit in this little cylinder there, and let it sit and in the refrigerator, and the fruits just infused with the water, so you get all the good benefits. So if you like certain herbs and citrus and berries and whatever and grapes and apple, you can put them in there, and it doesn't, sog up the water, murk it up or whatever. That's another little trick. I also have a calendar that I use. Excuse me, a little notebook. Sorry. And I have to do that because I had to monitor, am I getting the required amount of water? And if you're not used to drinking water freely, I suggest you do that just to see where you're at, and kind of give you a guideline of what you have to do to reach your goal of drinking more water. So keep a diary. Also on my phone, I have an app that reminds me when to drink water. If you can't drink large amounts of water, drink smaller amounts and more frequency. But the point is to get it in any way you can, you know. Now, some people, because of health conditions, and I'm going to throw this disclaimer out there, they are limited to a certain amount of water a day. And that can be people with kidney function problems or whatever, or heart problems. Consult your doctor on what is necessary for you. Do not self-diagnose, okay? Consult your doctor or your nutritionist, okay? And I would suggest that you go to a certified nutritionist that have some degrees behind their name if you have a health issue and you just want to consult someone on what you should be eating. My doctor sent me to one, and the person was very thorough because she operated off of blood tests. She was very good at screening and telling me what was necessary for me. Some people might have to consult a allergist, because certain people have allergy. I'm not saying to water necessarily, but just to food in particular. So I'm just throwing that out to you. There are people out there that if you're having issues with your food and your drinks and water and all that, there are medical practitioners that can help you diagnose that problem and correct it. Okay, the next thing is juices, because juices are sugar. You can't drink them freely just because they're made out of fruit. 9 times out of 10, they're not pure fruit. They're mixed with high fructose and high fructose syrups, okay? But I will show you the ones that I drink, but I drink them in moderation only because I need to get them in for some reason. Okay, this right here is, I just got this from Dollar Tree because they had it. It's prune juice. I don't drink it all the time, but if I want my system to be regular, I'll knock it down, because I like prune juice actually ever since I was a child. Not this brand necessarily, I haven't tried it, but I am trying it, which is why I got it, to see if possibly I can like it. But to keep you going, you want to perhaps, or at least me, oatmeal and prune juice and apples will keep me regular. And for that matter, if I consume too much alcohol, it will send me to the bathroom. Just saying. And speaking of apple juice, this is 100% apple juice, the original, no sugar added, juice from concentrated, 120% of vitamin C. This is Mott's. I will drink this sometime, a small glass for breakfast, because I like it. I have to be very cautious because I will overdo it. Another thing I like is these Ocean Spray cranberry juice cocktails. Every once in a while, I will treat myself to one of these, okay? And this has, if you read the label, because it's 110 calories. It's only 27% juice. It has water, cranberry juice, sugar, then vitamin C. It has sugar, okay? So you wouldn't want to do this whole bottle. I would just do half, Okay, so I grabbed them because Dollar Tree had them. And last year, Dollar Tree had Welch's grape juice. Oh my God, I almost OD'd on them. I love Welch's grape juice, and I love Ocean Spray cranberry juice. And I love Mott's apple juice. Those are my favorite. And I have I forgot the prune juice I used to drink. I can't think of it. But I grew up just drinking those types of juice. We didn't drink a lot of soda. My mother didn't believe in it. Now this is an Ocean Spray. It's the larger size, 64 ounce or half a gallon. It's Old Orchard's cranberry juice. It says reduced sugar, blend from concentrate. But this is sweetened with Splenda. So that's why it's reduced sugar. Again, remember what I said, you have to be careful. It is still sugar. But if you just need something to get you over the hump, you might try a little. Don't drink a whole lot. My mother put water in our juice and our sodas. And when we did drink, I think something other than water, or we would have milk, she would have iced tea. We grew up drinking iced tea. And believe it or not, Kool-Aid. You know, we had Kool-Aid sometime, every once in a while, but we didn't do the whole sugary stuff with the soda. And last but not least, I got a couple of these because I just love them. Dollar Tree has these also. It is Arizona Mucho Mango. And for $1, this is a great deal because I get a much smaller bottle generally for $1 when it's on sale at the Walgreens. So this is 42 ounces for $1. And that, again, is another alternative when I just have to have something sweet. I treat myself every once in a while. Okay. Woo. That's it. The only thing I can say that you can add to this is if you just have to have something, try a iced tea. You know what I mean? Reduce the sugary juices because they are still sweetened with sugar. These are to be used with caution, as well as these flavor packets that you add to water. Nothing takes the place of pure, unadulterated water. When I have to have the bottles, the single bottles that you generally carry, I buy those. My best deal is at Big Lots. I don't have one here for you. I forgot to bring them. But I think you get like a 24 pack of liter bottles for like $2. I grab it sometime for $2. So that's my best deal on that. Okay, folks, that's it. That's all. That's what I do for my water and my liquid consumption. I do have a ton of herb teas, and a lot of them I get from Dollar Tree. As a whole, if I'm not drinking water because I'm on a regimen, I'm drinking green tea. Okay, and these will be just a treat every once in a while. Okay, so that's my whole spiel on water. Coffee is a dehydrator, so you have to be very cautious about consuming large amounts of caffeine. It might have benefits for you, but again, use with caution. And as always, consult your medical practitioner for embarking on any health program, diet, food, or vitamin supplementation. Alrighty, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave your comments, questions, cares, and concerns in the box below. If you have a link you want me to view, leave that in there also. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. Click the notification bell to be notified of upload. If you're on social media, share. And everybody, thumbs it up if you enjoyed it. Till next time, this is the Loquacious One. Bye-bye.